Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna do something special. We're gonna do a deck tech. So this is for EDH, and I'm gonna show you guys my Balan Wandering Knight deck. So this is the whole strategy of the deck is to put a bunch of equipments onto Balan and then swing out for the win by dealing 21 commander damage to each player. Sorry about the shaking. It just it's kind of unstable here. So, what Balan does is a 2 white for a 3/3 legendary cat knight. And it has first strike and it has double strike if you have 2 or more equipments on it. And the key part is that you can pay 1 and a white to attach all equipments you have onto it. So we're gonna have a bunch of heavy costing equipments that pump Balan up, and we're swinging for the win. So first off, let's start with some creatures. So this is a big value creature you normally play by the end game. It's Jareth. It's a 4/7 for 6. The main part is this protection part, where you can give it protection from a color and swing for the unblockable. So that you usually want to do that when Balan is dead or something like that. Alright, now let's move on to board wipe. So first we have Descend upon the Singful. It's a 6-mana board wipe. Exile all creatures, and you get an angel if you have Delirium, which is not that hard to achieve in this deck. Then we have Fumigate, which is 5 mana for all creature, and you gain life for each creature destroyed this way. For our deck, if we have one creature, if we don't have any creatures, which is like a lot of time, if Balan is removed, this will be a great card to cast. And if not, then it still wouldn't be that bad because we can just replay Balan. We have Wrath of God, 4 mana, destroy all creature. Austere Command, 6 mana, gives more flexibility that I can also kill artifacts and enchantment. Single combat, 5 mana, this is a key card. Everyone can choose a creature and then sacrifice the rest. But we only have one creature, which is our Voltron creature or our commander, so that is really useful in our deck. Alright, now move on to the removals. So we got Darksteel Mutation, which makes a creature a 0/1 bug and indestructible, so a lot of commanders, you can enchant commanders with that and they can't get out of it. We got Path, Swords, the typical. Dispatch is a cool card. It's 1 for instant. You can tap a creature, but if you have Meadowcraft, it exiles instead because we'll usually get that. Disenchant, Artifact, Enchantment Hate. Forsake the Worldly, same thing, but we also can cycle it. Return to Dust, also Artifact, Enchantment Hate. Generous Gift, which you can target anything, especially Planeswalkers. We really want to hit players, so this will be great against Planeswalkers. Alright, now let's move on to some tutors. So we got Open the Armory that can search for any equipment for 2. Steel Shaper Gate, the same thing, which is a bit better. Alright, this is a Holly Mine. This is a card draw. We really don't have that much in this deck, so this is one of the cards that we can play because we're not playing Ceram as our commander. Alright, now on to creatures, sorry. So first I give her Ruins to make it unblockable, maybe. Leona and Shikari, which can equip instant speed, which comes in handy sometimes. Kemba, it creates more creatures if Balan's dead, and we have equipments onto him. Stone Hero Giant, you can tutor for equipment. Pretty easy. Pierce to a Paladin. Alright, so this is an ace in the deck. So usually we always have Metalcraft, so we always can equip for 0, which is better than paying for 2 mana. And whenever equipment enters, we draw a card. 3-Bit Inspector, early game clue, doesn't hurt for card draw. Ceram, also ace in the deck. We draw a card every time we play equipment. Vehicle Aura, which is really nice. Core Cartographer is kind of a ramp. And this will segue us into a ramp segment. So we first start with a Mind Stone. We want to get our commander on turn 3 possible. Soul Ring, always cool. Commander Sphere, also really nice. Just 1 mana and flexibility to draw a card. Unstable Obelisk, it's a sort of removal and a ramp. Go to Lotus, big artifact ramp. Warm Power Stone, if you guys don't know what that is. Also pretty good. Overflowing Chalice, we can basically pump a lot of mana into this if we need to. Sword of the Animist is our segue into equipment, but this also counts as ramp. So now we're going to move on to our utility equipment. So these are the ones that are specifically for making Balan better, not stronger. So give it more versatility. Like from a Caldra, we have the full Caldra set. So this will give First Strike, Trample, and Haste. Boots, Hexproof, and Haste, pretty normal. Haunted Cloak, Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Vigilance is kind of important because most of the time we can give him Lifelink, and by having Vigilance, we'll gain a lot of life and can hold back some for defending. Because you're going to have a big target on your back if you go out and swing for like 10-10 double strike. So this is going to come in handy. Moonsilver Sphere is First Strike, which he already has, but the main part is the Angel, because we need more defenders to protect ourselves, because after we swing, we're probably going to be open. Prowler Helm, give it unblockable except by walls, which most of the time can just be a one-shot kill. Alright, next piece, Caldra. Shield Caldra gives indestructible and is indestructible itself, which is always nice. Get round removal and board wipes. Jite. So this is more flexible, so we can pump it, kill some other stuff, or gain life if we need to. And Dark Steel Plate also gives it indestructible. Alright, now we're on to our pump artifacts. So first we have the Sword Scythe of the Wretched. What it does is that if it hits a creature and that creature dies, we get that creature too. So lots of times people are not going to block, which equals more damage, and we kill them. Alright, Sword of Vengeance, Vigilance, Trample, that's the important part. So this can let us get through. Another Forebear's Blade, Vigilance and Trample. You might see, like, I have a lot of Vigilance and Trample cards in this deck because that's really important. If our opponent is a trump block with a 1/1, our double striker is not going to do much. Lockdown Warhammer, this one is Trample and Lifelink. The Lifelink is going to come in really handy because each swing is going to be like 10 to 20 life. Alright, now we'll move on to some more expensive cards I have. And these are always great to have in, but if you don't, it's fine. So first we have Sword of Feast and Famine, Body of Mine, Sinew and Steel. So these three, they can get around lots of decks, and they give us value by untapping land, making discard, mill 10 and get a defender, blow up an artifact or planeswalker. And I got more in the back. Colossus Hammer. So this is a really great card in our deck. It's a 1 mana, and we can just pay 2 to give it +10/+10 and lose 5, which is really insane if you think about it. Alright, our other few swords. So we got Truth and Justice, which can make it bigger and proliferate. Sword and Shadow, Light and Shadow, gain some life and return a dead creature. Argentum Armor. So we're really playing this for the destroy ability, but the +6/+6 is also really nice. That's basically 12 damage. Sword of Caldra, the last Caldra piece, pumps it up, which is great, and it removes creatures that get hit. Black Blade Reforge, give it pump by however many lands we have. Batter Skull gives a lifelink and vigilance, and pumps a bit. Bloodforged Battle Axe, which will duplicate every time we hit it with it, and we can just pay 2 and duplicate, which is really nice. Alright, now we want to value part. So first we got Nahiri, which we can always fetch up equipment that we need or get a soldier. Alright, Teferi's Protection, always good for protection. God's Willing will give it unblockable basically because you can give it protection of a color and you can scry. Thematic Compass, this will flip into a Maze of Ith, but this can help us get some lands and move creatures that we can't deal with. Dawn's Charm, we can regenerate this guy, prevent a huge swing from an opponent or something that targets us. Key to the City, make it unblockable and can draw cards. Sigarda's Aid, mainly just make our equipment auto-equip and it can get flash. Mirage Mirror can turn into any good cards in our deck, and we can make it into like another Colossus Hammer and equip it for 23 double strike. Masterwork of Ingenuity, same thing, we can make it into any equipment. Alright, now on to the lands. So utility lands, we got Castle Ardenvale because we really need creatures. The Rogue's Passage, unblockable. Mikuro for more card draw. This one does affect everyone, which is a bit political too, but it's also good for us. Alright, now we got Cycle Land, because, when we get too many lands, who wants that? Myriad Landscape for the ramp. Cathedral Wall, because we will always have usually have one creature attacking, and that's going to give it a buff. And the Folly Academy, since we're monocolor, and this card really hits us hard, so might not have the utility. Blinkmont Nexus. This will provide us with a creature after a board wipe. Another Psycho Land. Bear Ruin to return any broken artifacts, destroyed artifacts. Another Psycho Land, and the rest we have 24 planes. Alright guys, that's it for my Balan deck tech. If you have any suggestions for what I should add, or if you like the video, make sure to hit a like button and comment down below if you want me to do more of these videos. Bye.